Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Andrew Morning, host of the Positive Brainwashing Podcast. If you like reality TV show recaps, reality TV dating show recaps, TV show, and movie recommendations, please follow my Instagram and TikTok at the Positive Brainwashing Podcast, and my personal TikTok at AC Du Morning, and at AC Du Morning, also on Instagram. Today we're gonna talk about the last three batches of episodes for Perfect Match. In my background, Perfect Match season 3. Let's get right into it. Episode 7. Ali admits that he was vibing with Justine. AD, Juliet, and Alex are now back in the house. Hannah from the Mole and QT from the Circle also enter in, and allegedly their scenes were supposed to be cut, so it was interesting to see them at the mixer. I just wanted to take a moment to acknowledge AD and Lewis's bromance. Mind you, no, Ali and Lewis's Louis bromance. Louis is 23 and Ali just turned 33 on the show. I don't get it how when he gets around Louis, he acts like a 23-year-old boy himself. The boys are now back in the house. JR, Cody, Clayton, Freddie, Ray, and Carrington are now back. Justine tries to talk to JR by the pool, but JR is, my thoughts is that JR is hypersexualized, and Justine also thinks JR is too forward, and uh, Justine, at that point wanted to match with Ali. Juliet and Scott are now talking, and that he admits that he likes to be messy. We are now at the mixer, and this is the kissing game. So Louis was there to kiss Alex. QT kissed Jalen, and then Ali, no, sorry, Olivia kisses Daniel. And when they ask to kiss the person on your left, so then Daniel then kisses Juliet. Juliet kisses Scott, and Scott confesses at that time he's thinking about Rachel. In the middle of the episode, Daniel and Lucy ended up winning the boardroom in the challenge, and so JR, they locked in JR and Sandy for a date, so they can resolve their unfinished business. AD and Ali just are talking about kids poolside. Juliet ended up going on a date with Carrington. They also locked that in the boardroom. Juliet tells Scott, I love you," as she leaves for her date, but it was a slip of the tongue. Hopefully it was a real limpus linguae. I learned a little Latin in high school. And Juliet said that she enjoys her date. Ray and Rachel end up talking about living in New Jersey and having 3 or 4 kids. I really ship those two. They're really, really cute. And now back at the mixer, during the pool time, Olivia kisses Daniel. Alex kisses Louis, and at this point, this is outside of the channel. Then Daniel asks Alex and Olivia to kiss in the pool on top of their shoulders, and they do. Ali says that he still hasn't told AD that him and Justine kissed, and that they admitted to liking each other. Now let's move on to episode 8. The ladies tell AD that held he held hands with both the ladies coming in and he enjoyed it. Ali lied to AD about kissing Justine. Justine tells AD that they kissed on the first night after they matched. If you guys remember, that was in a previous episode where AD was asked to leave. Rachel is interested in Ray, and she said that Carrington and Scott should be nervous about this. Sandy tells Juliet that she is attracted to Jalen, and goes to talk to him. Ray and AD had a flirty conversation, and then after that, Ray and Rachel are vibing again. Ray asks to chat with AD in front of Ali, and he gets so jealous. So Ali breaks things off with Justine at that point. He tells her she feels, Justine feels like her time is wasted and that her and AD deserve better. AD admires JR's leg tattoo. Sandy shares the story of when her ex, and this was on the 3rd season of the Ultimatum, got the same tattoo on his arm at JR. Something, I think the tattoo was called Fortune Features Abode. Lucy tells Daniel about AD telling her he kissed and licked Olivia's legs outside of the challenge. Lucy wanted to end things with Daniel. Then she vents about Daniel to Louis, and at this point, Nick Lachey walks in and gives instruction that there has to be max 6 couples at this point, and the singles have to go home. Lucy and Daniel were the first match of the night. As you can see, Lucy did not stand on business. Freddie and Madison are the second match. AD and Ali are the third match. Louis and Sandy match 4th. Juliet and Scott match 5th. And Rachel and Ray match, and I totally shipped those two. Rachel clocks that Scott's motives to get to the end. Scott motives to get to the end of the game. She feels that this has nothing to do with Rachel. Carrington feels like he lost his chance with Rachel, and he really likes her. Ali at that point, at the end of season 8, it gets very volatile. Ali and AD argue loudly. AD said he is giving insecure and calls AD disrespectful for chatting and laughing with Ray. AD says, "You kissed a bitch," and lied about it, referring to Justine. And thanks to at Storytime with Ricky and at the Reality Receipts podcast for this tea, I was told that Ali left for the hotel that night, and then when he returned, that's when they were able to discuss it. Now let's quickly review episode 9. At this point, AD feels like she's walking on eggshells around Ali. She feels emotionally and drained and exhausted. She feels betrayed and lied to. And then lastly, there's a final compatibility challenge where the couples have to go 50-50. AD and Ali change tires first. AD eats salted crickets and churros. And quick fact, AD was asked on Instagram, why did she eat the salted crickets and churros, and why didn't Ali participate? It turns out Ali is a vegan. In second place, Ray and Rachel. Rachel knows how to change a tire. Louis ends up eating the salted crickets. Freddie ate the salted crickets. Juliet ate churros in a sexy way. Ali and AD end up at the third mystery, eating at the third activity, eating mystery spicy peppers. Ali and AD did the 4-minute cold plunge. Rachel and Ray are 30 seconds behind in the 4-minute cold plunge. Lucy and Daniel are next in the cold plunge. Freddie and Madison are following. Ali and AD end up at station 4, where they need to reset the blocks. Ray and Rachel move the puzzle pieces. Ray and Rachel finish all 4 stations first, so they end up winning the date and a trip to the boardroom. We didn't see the results of their trip in the boardroom yet, so that should be in the episode coming out right soon, 3 a.m. Eastern and 12 a.m. Pacific. It'll be the 10th and final episode of The Perfect Match. So now they're having a little victory dance, and they ended up going on a cute wrestling date. Julia and Scott discuss having kids in a few years. Louis makes Sandy a romantic fruit plate and compliments her on her beauty. This is the first time I've seen Louis actually show effort, so shout out to him for that. Sandy and JR ended up going on a date, and they end up kind of matching the colors in their outfits. JR feels that Louis is too immature for Sandy and says that she's babysitting him. He said that she described the date as funny, playful, and a good time. JR and Sandy enter the house. Julia and Carrington also enter the house, holding hands after the date. The housemates greets Carrington. Scott gets angry that they come holding hands. Juliet says that she is open to getting to know Carrington. Juliet enjoyed their food truck date. Nick announces the final mixer. Carrington is still interested in Rachel. And that he explains that Louis is a 23-year-old boy. No, this is Sandy. That he's a 20-year-old boy who cannot explain his feelings. People feel like Ali treats AD like a queen. JR wanted to match with Sandy. And lastly, catch the finale Friday, August 15th, 3 a.m. Eastern, 12 a.m. Pacific. And Louis feels threatened and at that point wanted to self-eliminate. That's all. Ciao.